What's going on, everybody? Tonight's Monday night. No Prep King's about to come on, and I'm going to go to try to watch it. Had a lot going on. Pretty tired. Don't know if I'll make it, but that has nothing to do with the video that I am bringing to you today. Pretty hot topic is going around. It's about Precious Cooper wrecking zip tie. I'm going to keep this video very short, and hopefully more of you like the shorter type video. And is what happened. Looks like it is on the streets of Memphis. I'm not sure it is on the streets. Precious does 4 burnouts from what I can tell, and one thing I do want to say about it was the video that I watched was unedited, and if you watch them on television on Monday Night Street Outlaws, it shows them kind of roll up the starting line, do a little burnout, and then 3 seconds later they're racing, and that is not reality at all. These burnouts, these wheelie bar adjustments, and making sure they're lined up, all this stuff takes time. There's several minutes, from the time they pull up there till they actually leave. And the video I watched was about 11 or 12 minutes long, and I heard a lot of people saying that she burnt him down, and I don't believe that whatsoever. He never was up on the brake. Apparently he had agreed to her doing these burnouts beforehand, or they would not have risked the money bet on a stipulation like that of her doing them. Especially as big of a deal as they have made about people burning her and Memphis Street Outlaws down in the past. I don't think that was the case whatsoever. Video on the screen right now shows her leaving in true zip tie fashion on the back wheels, and looks like she makes it out 350, 400 feet across the center line, and you can see the car she's racing lock it down, slide it sideways, and she comes back across into her lane and flips, it looks like about 5 times to me. And after the first roll of the car, it is on fire at that point. In my opinion, it would have to be a pre-existing problem for it to catch on fire that fast. And I know that a lot of stuff can happen to where it can, but the car did not take a really hard hit before it caught on fire. And another thing that leads me to that point is sources from that event, sources from there said earlier in the day they did see liquid. They said gas, but I'm not for sure, so I'm just going to say liquid leaking out from under the car, and they are contributing that to the fire, to what happened. Me personally, I don't think that if they seen something leaking under the car when they was doing the burnouts and staging and all that, they would not have let it make the pass due to messing up the track or the street. So I don't think that at least the time of the wreck the car was leaking anything, or the race would have been shut down immediately. Even if they had it fixed, or thought they had it fixed or patched up for that race, if the jolting and all that of the first barrel roll could have made it start pouring gas or whatever again, but that is a gas fire coming out of that car, and she is lucky to be alive. I keep seeing more and more, as I am recording this, I am seeing more and more information pop up about it, and she is lucky she didn't burn. The car does not have a fire suppression system like a lot of the cars that you are used to seeing. Whether they do or not, they do. The zip tie we have known for the past couple of years is no more. It is completely destroyed in the fire. This is just a thought. Nobody, burned me at the stake for this, but instead of focusing on 3 and 4 and 5 cars, if they would focus on 1 or 2, keep the 1 or 2 faster, keep them going, and drive those 2, they would have a lot more competitive, reliable, and safer cars. That is a fact. The main thing out of all this is Precious walked away. I'm sure she's sore, but she is fine. She lives to race another day. Zip tie, although was not as lucky and will not. And kind of just to put this on top of that, the past times that I have seen zip tie wrecked on the show, Midget, which is Trisha, JJ's wife, was driving, and she barrel rolled the car like 12 times on the show. And I made a video then. It was season 1. It was a long time ago, and I even put clips on my video about what I'm about to say, and it involves safety equipment and arm restraints and such of that in them cars. A car of that caliber needs to be set up for a driver, not 10 drivers who get in it. The cockpit and seat needs to be built around a driver. And obviously, as many people that get into all of the cars that are in JJ's stable, there's no way that you can take Midget and JJ and put them in the same car and there not be extra room with Midget in it. When she barrel rolled the car, she was just getting flung all over the place. The bare minimum of arm restraints was needed. You've seen her feet hit the ceiling on the passenger side during that wreck. It was an extremely violent one, I'll give you that, but as fast as these cars are, and they are on a no prepped street, safety is a must. Safety equipment is something you do not play with. It is number one, and all of JJ's cars has been wrecked, totaled, flipped. You know, when he fell asleep, they just, all of them has been through so much. Granted, they're probably not the same cars. As a matter of fact, I have been told by people directly right there with JJ, it's not the same car that Trisha wrecked last year. The car is a completely different car to make it look just like Zip Tie. The truth behind that, I'm not 100% sure. The one that told me that has no reason to lie, but all I know right now is the car is completely trashed, destroyed. Precious is okay, and it does not look like it was being filmed for Street Outlaws Memphis. I didn't see the camera crew that you normally see there on videos like that. I am going to put some videos, clips, and some still shots of it all in this video, and if you want to find more, just search for it and you will find a bunch of clips about it. My main thing that I wanted to make this video for was to say she was okay, and safety equipment is a must. And JJ, over 6 foot tall, Midget, barely 5 foot tall, getting in the same car, you have to have a car built for you to run at the caliber of some of these cars. I think that they are onto something when it comes to Memphis Street Outlaws, and I want to see it do well. I just want to see them all be okay and the wrecks to quit to where they can be there. Ending it right here, JEASTRACING@gmail.com, P.O. box on the screen. Anything you want me to know, say, do, or have, let me know one way or the other right there. And thank you for watching. Godspeed. I'll see you in the next video.